Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire Elizabeth, but you can just call me Claire, and I'm here to spread a little bit of happiness and love through cake. Now, it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks in the bakery, and I honestly didn't think I was going to get a chance to film a video, but here I am. I'm determined to keep it up every week, so let's get into it. I recently got a question from somebody through my Instagram about macarons. Now, I make a lot of macarons and I've certainly shed many tears over them in my life, but I think I've about got them right now. I promise you, with practice, you can get them perfect too. So this guy, he made a load of macarons, but he actually found that during baking, a lot of the shells cracked. Now, there are many causes for this, but I'm going to tell you the top reasons as to why this happens. The top cause of cracked shells is that you baked them without allowing them to dry out first. Basically, when you've piped out your macarons, you need to leave them on your kitchen side for around 30 minutes to an hour, which allows the surface to sort of dry out a little bit before you bake them. The amount of time that you leave them out on the side really depends on the temperature and humidity of your room, so it does take a bit of practice. A second reason as to why this happens is that your oven was actually too hot. Now, I often find this is why mine sometimes crack, because it's normally the ones like at the side of the baking sheet or the back where the oven is probably a bit hotter. So basically, you just need to adjust your oven temperature until you get it just right. Now, also on this point, you might find that you turn your oven temperature down and your macarons are still cracking. Now, what you can do is use a second baking sheet underneath the one that you've got them on, and this will kind of stop it getting too hot and stop them puffing up too much and getting cracked. It'll also stop the bottoms getting overbaked before the actual macaron is baked. The next reason is that your batter was too wet, and this makes your shells really delicate. Your batter may have been too runny if you overmixed it, or maybe you didn't beat your egg whites for long enough in the first place. You want to make sure that they're really stiff and glossy before you fold in your ground almonds and icing sugar. Another reason is that you could have added too much liquid in the form of flavouring or colour. So just make sure you add a small amount, or I like to use paste colours, so that stops me adding any additional liquid to my batter. Those are the top causes as to why macaron shells crack, but there really are so many other factors to take into consideration. For example, it can depend on the room temperature, the weather conditions, the humidity, the way that air circulates in the room. Also, the type of oven you're using and the actual size inside your oven is important. Now, as I say, I have practiced a lot and I've generally used the same oven, so I've kind of got to know it and I know exactly what temperature to use and how long to bake them for. Also, the way that steam escapes is important. I generally bake mine for around 8 minutes, then I open the oven door slightly, which kind of lets the steam out, and I bake them for a further 2 minutes with the door it's kind of closed but a bit open to let the steam out. However, that's just what works for me. It will be different for everyone, so you just have to keep practicing until you get it right. If you have any further questions about macarons or troubleshooting them, please do pop them in the comments below and I can do another video on this. There are really so many reasons as to why they go wrong, and it can be really frustrating. So if there's any way I can help, then let me know. I really hope you enjoyed this little video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel so I can make more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!